Hi, this is Lara for Elliott Wave Gold with your daily analysis for gold done after the New York session ended for Tuesday, 3rd of September. I'm recording this video now Wednesday, 4th of September, quarter past midnight New York time. The daily chart level, my wave count for gold remains the same, and I'm still expecting we've had a big trend change here. We may be in a new upwards trend which may last 1 to several years and take price to new all-time highs. At this stage, within this new upwards movement, we have 5, double 3, and an unfolding 5-wave impulse up, which is incomplete. It needs more upwards movement to complete it. At 1545, minor wave 3 would reach 1.618, the length of minor wave 1. I have two hourly wave counts for you today. The first is labelled as this is here, with within minor wave 3, minute 1, 2, 3, and 4 over now here. And the second or alternate hourly wave count is labelled minute 1, 2, and then minuet 1, 2, and then subminuet 1, 2. A series of three overlapping not overlapping, but a series of three first and second waves. If that alternate's correct, then we should be expecting some really strong upwards movement from gold in the next few days as the middle of a third wave unfolds. Within the middle of this third wave, no second wave correction may move beyond the start of the first wave. Movement below 1315.92 would invalidate this wave count at the daily chart level. Let's have a look at the first hourly wave count on an hourly chart, where the high from minute wave 3 up here is this point up here. So this double zigzag structure is now confirmed complete. We had it confirmed down here with a really strong clear channel breach with strong upwards movement, and price continued to rise as expected. From this low down here, we have an impulse up here for minuet wave 1, a zigzag down here for minuet wave 2. I've checked the subdivisions of this 5-wave impulse on the 5-minute chart, and on the 5-minute chart it subdivides quite nicely as a completed 5-wave impulse. So this is probably subminuet waves 1 and 2 may or may not be complete, certainly could move lower. Within this fifth wave, no second wave correction may move beyond the start of the first, below 1374.14. When I know where minuet waves 3 and 4 within minute wave 5 have ended, I will add minuet wave degree to this target calculation, so it may widen to a small zone or it may change. I've drawn this big parallel channel using Elliott's second technique, with the first trend line from the low of minute 2, which you can see on the daily chart, to this low here of minute 4, and a parallel copy placed on the high of minute 3. I'd expect the fifth wave to either end midway in the channel or about the upper edge, and it may find resistance there. Alternatively, on a 2-hour chart, this is the high of minute waves 1 and 2, which are in the same place as I have labelled on the daily chart. And after that, I've moved this all down 1 degree and this all down 2 degrees. So within minute wave 3, which may be incomplete, we may have minuet waves 1 and 2 over here. And within minuet wave 3, which may also be incomplete, we may have subminuet waves 1 and 2 over here, and subminuet wave 3 just beginning and not yet moving towards the middle of it. At 1506, subminuet wave 3 would reach 1.618, the length of subminuet wave 1. This is actually a really common scenario, to have a series of overlapping have a series of first and second waves, and that's what you have when you see in a third wave extending, and it's really common to have third wave extensions. The only problem with this wave count, and the reason why it's my alternate, is the duration of this second wave correction. It's a lot longer in duration than this second wave 1 degree higher and this second wave 2 degrees higher. So although they're all showing up nicely on the daily chart, and it looks all pretty good on the daily chart, this out of proportion second wave gives this wave count a bit of an odd look. If subminuet wave 2 were to move lower, it can't move beyond the start of 1 below 1359.24. So both of those hourly charts are expecting upwards movement anyway, so there's no divergence there. No matter how I look at that structure, it's incomplete, and I'm expecting more upwards movement before it's over in the midterm and we see a bigger correction. My first hourly wave count expects upwards movement to increase a bit in momentum over the next couple of days, and the alternate expects quite a strong increase in upwards momentum, maybe towards the end of the week. That's all for me today with your gold analysis, and I hope that everybody had a fabulous day.